Welcome back to Don's Life. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining today. Today's going to be a little bit different. No DIYs. We're going to take the GoPro, strap it on my head so I can look really cool, and I'm going to give you a first-person perspective of what it's like driving my GMC Sierra AT4. That beauty right there. At least we'll try and capture the essence of it. Let's go. All right, let's strap this thing on. Turn my hat backwards for this. And try and get the right angle. It's a fashion statement right there. Make my ears poke out like an elf. And I think we are close to ready. Just close the garage. Peace out. Gotta do a cold start. Now hopefully the audio is good. Double check our perspective here. Buckle up. Had a couple batteries ready to go. I got my reminder for Ikonic badges. So I partnered with Ikonic badges to do a giveaway for a $50 gift card. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you're already a subscriber, you're halfway there. Put in the comments, let's go. And then at the end of this month, so October 31st on Halloween, I am going to reply to one of your comments, asking you to email me at donslifechannel@gmail.com. If you successfully email me within a specified period, then I will reply back to you in that email with all the details to get your $50 gift card with Ikonic. If you take too long, I'm gonna comment that you took too long and I'm gonna move on to the next person. We've done the giveaway for September. This is the October one, and then we'll have one more in November. So good luck to you. Now let's get on the road. Love my backup cameras. Try not to hit my daughter's car. Everything's looking good. I didn't even clean my truck for this because it's got to be genuine. Shifting to L9, right there. Keep the DFM turned off. I'm gonna open this back window a little bit so you can hear my exhaust in the neighborhood. See, other than the cold start, it's not too bad. But you know you have an exhaust when you give it a little bit of throttle. You'll notice it right here when we turn right. Sounds good. Just close this up here. Since this video is not scripted, I think we're just going to do a bit of a drive. You'll get to see Saskatoon. I'll make a couple stops. One thing I like to do when I'm bored on a weekend like this is I will drive by some of the car dealerships, just see what's on the lot. Maybe you do the same thing, maybe you don't, maybe think I'm crazy, but there might be a little bit of that in the video. At least I'm thinking that's what we might do. I got to pick up a couple things for wifey, but you can see like what it's like to drive my truck. But we're just going to drive like this for a bit and hopefully keep you engaged. Getting a lot of people looking at me with my hat on. Some sunglasses. Truck drive's nice. These Toyo open countries feel good. It's a windy day, you can probably hear that outside. It's getting cold, it's fall here, but I'm still wearing shorts because Canadian. Now up here, right where that yellow marker is on that overhead sign, there's a ditch. The police love to sit down in that little ravine area there and try to get speeders on this stretch. So I'm doing 60 kilometers an hour, actually doing 63, but they get a lot of people trying to speed up this bridge area here before they get on one of the main roads. But yeah, they hide right down here. If you know, you know. I like that this truck is high enough. It's not too high, but I can see over everybody for the most part, which is really nice. It's the only thing when I drive a sports car that kind of sucks is you can't see past or above anybody. So you just gotta, you know, wait it out till you can get around them. Here's where we have photo radar, that little box right there. They can turn it so it can face different ways. My hands are cold, gotta turn on the heated steering wheel. Can't forget that, it's so nice. You hear that? I can hear the wind noise, but no exhaust drone. And I'm at about 1500 RPM. So for those of you that think that the Borla S-Type system has drone, it does not. It's a fantastic exhaust. Now if I accelerate, there you hear it. Now nothing. Now I'm driving an L9. I could go to drive. I'm doing closer to highway speeds, but that's just gonna turn DFM back on. My RPMs right now, about 1400. If I go to L9, they're about 1500. Got photo radar coming up again somewhere. Actually gonna get over here. Everyone's driving pretty reasonably, no drama. Now Saskatoon has a lot of spots like this. This is a double left turn lane. You can go straight if you want to continue back on one of the main roads. But when we turn left here, it's actually going to be 3 lanes with an extra one to the left, so people can get off this bridge and come back onto this main road. But what often happens in spots like this is the cars don't follow the line and they get mixed up on where they want to be. So this lane sometimes goes into the far, far left, and then this lane ends up going into the lane next to it because now it's empty, and then everyone wants to compress back to the right. It's kind of funny to watch. If you're watching in advance, then it's usually okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, everyone's staying pretty good. Nope, see, that guy went in the wrong lane, but now he's coming back. Can be more dramatic than that quite often. Oh, let's go into the Porsche dealer quick. GT2 RS with a Golf livery. Let's see if we can do a turn here and not rub. See, we're good. No rubbing. For those that were wondering. Maybe one day. Police station right there. Let's check out Sherwood Chev here. This is the used side. New side over here. Not a lot of inventory. Sign of the times still. Sold. Man, there's not much. See, BMW is being renovated. They got their cars over here with Mini. Same owners. M4, what I used to have, obviously mine was older. It's nice coming when they're closed because there's nobody to bother you, there's no traffic. You can just look. What do you guys think of the new Tundras? For my Texan friends, indoor car washes everywhere. Well, I think what we'll do now is we'll head down by the river, maybe get a couple pictures for Instagram, and then we'll go do a couple of errands for the wife, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm in L9, about 1300 RPM. I'm gonna put it in drive. So I'm at 1200, just save me about 100 RPM. But the speeds I'm doing is, you know, about 90 kilometers an hour. So fuel savings aren't really a thing when I'm just on that line between 9th and 10th gear. But now we have to slow down here to 70 kilometers, so put it back in L. L7 is where it was sitting. L9. No DFM. Now I'll lean up here so you can see out the window, but this is kind of our riverfront area. Kind of beautiful for where we live. Let's go see if we can get a little closer. I'll roll down my window because the police will pull me over for tint. Even though I'm minding my own business, it does happen. So we'll reduce that opportunity. I mean, that side's tinted, but we're 50% better. No parking. But it might make for a good picture. There, we got a few pictures out of that. Just a bit of a walk around. It's my khaki green wrap. My Brinks wheels, looking good. Wrap's holding up nice. Well there, that was fun. You know, considering we're in a truck, this thing does ride pretty good. C8, you know. That's a cop up there. We don't want to show off my tint. Just gotta try not to look suspicious. Hopefully we get a turn advance. Yep. You know, everything's nice and tight. There's no rattling. Everything's good. No creaking of the dash. I'm not gonna say it's the best interior because it's not, but it hasn't let me down yet. I'm always planning where to park so I can make my exit on my terms. So right here is good. Now this thing is killing my forehead and I'm not going to go into the store wearing a camera. I only have to grab a couple things, so it won't take long. Always do the look back. She's a pretty nice truck. I think for the drive back, we're gonna put the camera up here on my magnetic mount, just to give you a little different perspective. Well, we are back. Close that up. Well, we are back at the Don's Light Garage. I know that wasn't riveting, wasn't meant to be. It was just to give you a first-person view of exactly what I said it was going to be, kind of the essence of what it's like to drive this truck. Don't forget, we're doing the October Iconic Badges giveaway. Comment down below. Let's go. I will comment on one of your posts. I'll give you a limited amount of time to reply, so make sure your notifications are turned on and you're watching your email associated with your YouTube account. And then we'll try and get you that $50 gift card if you're a winner. But if you like today's video, it was a bit of an experiment, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. We'll talk to you next time.